Well, what's up, everybody? Feels like it's been a month since I recorded a video, and that's not too far off from the truth there. December is always a busy month for me. Just so much going on family-wise, the holiday. I'm involved in a couple of different organizations around the town where I live in here, so just a lot going on, and concerts and family get-togethers and dinners and things like that. So just a lot going on in December. So just for future reference, when December rolls around again next year, probably gonna be about the same. Maybe it won't be quite as busy next year. My wife sings with a group, and they had a little performance over in the next town over 2 days in a row. I didn't go over for both of them, but or actually, no, well, yeah, she was over there 2 days in a row. I was here for 1 day, and then I had to go over there the next day for the actual performance. But just a lot going on in December. It's always a busy month, and so apologize for any of the lack of video, but we're back now, and I don't see anything that should hold us up other than New Year's. I will not have a video, most likely will not have a video on that Monday. We'll see how it goes. If I can get one up, I'll try, but if not, then we'll just have to go back to Wednesday. But so we're here on the plantation, and I'm back over here. I brought the fellow buncher back over near the landing, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to go around and get all these little small trees out of here. I'm still having some frame rate. See, we're only at like 30 frames per second right now, and it's a little low, so I'm going to see if I can't clear out some more of these trees, and then we're going to start tackling some of these big trees. I got this big stand of these stage 5 pines on both sides of this little landing area here, so we're going to try to start tackling that. That'll get us some wood real fast because we're right here at the landing, and then we'll go back and try to finish up that spot right back over the top of that work truck back over in that area. There's still a few little trees over there to get, but the big thing I want to get to right off the bat is if you're following me over on Facebook, you probably saw some little cryptic pictures over there of a puzzle, and I finally released enough of the pictures to where somebody figured out that what the words were was Tiger Cat giveaway. And so I kind of teased over there on Facebook that there was a giveaway coming up pretty soon, and I'm expecting the shipment to come in as I'm recording this. This is Thursday, so as you're watching this, of course, it'll be Friday or Saturday or whenever you get to it. But Thursday, before you watch this, is when the package arrived, and so I'm hoping that that came in pretty, or did come in. It's supposed to. And anyway, let's look at what we're getting. So, okay, first of all, let's talk about the rules. So, rule number 1 is you must be a subscriber on YouTube, and then rule number 2 is you must comment on this video that you want to receive the prize. Any comment will do. If you say, "Hey, love the video," or "I'd like the prize," or just whatever comment you leave, I will assume that if you leave a comment on this video that you want to be entered in for the drawing for the prize. And what I'll do is everybody who comments, I'll randomly pick one, check to make sure you're a subscriber, and if you meet all those criteria, then I will private message you on YouTube. And so be looking for your YouTube messages or notifications or whatever. But I'll private message you there and ask for your address so I can send you the prizes. Okay, so what are the prizes? Now, if I got this set up correctly, let's see. No, that's not set up correctly. All right, hold on just a second. Okay, so here is the first part of the prize, and this is the orange Tiger Cat T-shirt. This is it's for men, but I guess women could wear it too. My wife wears extra large men's shirts all the time, so this is the extra large. I got an extra large. This is a Tiger Cat orange T-shirt with the logo on the front. On the back, it's got the Tiger Cat 635G. It's like dual tires on the front. I think that's Bobby Goodson's. I think it's just got those big wide single tires for the back bogey tires back there. But anyway, this is the shirt. I thought it was really cool. In fact, I ordered two, one for me and one to give away. But yeah, so this is the shirt, I thought it was really cool. Tiger Cat finally got some of these nice looking t-shirts on their website. I'd seen a video of the, I guess it was the logging expo or something over Mississippi. It wasn't too long ago. They were selling these shirts. You know, they've got, here's one that's got the 724G wheeled fella buncher. That's kind of in a dark forest green color. Oops, I went too far. And then they got the a loader. That's a pretty nice looking shirt too. I almost bought one of those, but they were out of extra large. They put all this stuff up before Christmas, and then started running out real quick. In fact, when I ordered that orange T-shirt, I think there was only like 7 or 8 left. And here's the I think that's the 630 Skitter. That's a nice shirt too, but again, you know, they were out of the extra large. So anyway, so you'll be getting one of these orange T-shirts right here with the 635G Skitter on the back. Really cool looking shirt. I like how they got the edges kind of, you know, like brush strokes or something. That's pretty cool. And here's the other part, is this Tiger Cat cap. It's pretty nice. It's mesh back with the orange. I like how they got the orange stitching on that black, or I guess that's black. Maybe it's like a dark charcoal or something. But anyway, I like that it had that hat. In fact, I was going to keep this one for myself. I had tried to order a different hat, but I guess they ran out of stock. I'll show you the other hat that I was going to get, but this is the one you'll be getting, that orange, that one, that black and orange. I thought that was really cool. Oh yeah, it's on page 2. Okay, so page 2, I was going to get this camo hat to give away, but they ran out of that, so I'll have to let's see, have they got any more in? No, still out of stock. Okay, yeah, I was gonna give this one away with the T-shirt, but they ran out of stock, and so I'll give away this other one that I was gonna keep for myself. This blackish and orange one. So you'll be getting this T-shirt, the Skitter orange shirt, and then this black and orange hat right here. So that's the prize. And yep. So like I said, just leave me a comment here on this video once it posts tomorrow, today for everybody, or whatever, and just tell me, hey, I'd like to win the prize, or send me the prize, or great video, or you know, something. Just leave me a comment in there. I'll pick one of those. Okay, so that's out of the way. Let's get busy doing some cutting here. Uh-oh. Why my grapple's not working? Do I have, let's see. Alright, hold on. Okay. Yeah, I had plugged in my joysticks, but I had actually fired up my Joy to Key program before I plugged in my joystick, so I just need to refresh that program, and so now we're back. So we'll just pretty quickly go around here and whack all these little small trees down, and we'll chip those up. Yeah, and the other thing I want to mention is, if you like this little giveaway, I mean, it's not, you know, a ton of money I spent on this stuff. It's what, like, I don't know, $25 or $26, whatever. You know, it's not a huge thing. It's not like dual joysticks or something. But, you know, if you like getting those types of things just randomly, tell all your friends to come over here and subscribe, because you know, the quicker I can get to 1,000 subscribers, the quicker we can start doing more of these giveaways. That's the plan. is once I reach 1,000 subscribers, then I'm gonna start doing. You know, I don't think it's gonna be monthly, but maybe, you know, once a quarter or something, every 3 months or 4 months or whatever. Maybe I'll just give away a little something. I just happened to go on the Tiger Cat store there and was looking around online to see what they had, and noticed those cool looking t-shirts. Like I said, I had seen those on a video. I think it was a Cotton Top 3 had why is it pushing me away? There it goes. Come on. I had seen a video. I think it was Cotton Top 3 put up where he was in the Tiger Cat merchandise trailer or whatever with Bobby Goodson, and they were talking and stuff, and he was signing shirts. And if I'd have known about that forestry expo or whatever that was, I would have probably went over there. It's not too far from me. I mean, it's probably, I don't know, maybe a couple hours over there. I'm not really sure where it was held at, but it's not too far. You know, I live in North Louisiana, so I just hop on the interstate. It could be there probably in 2 or 3 hours, but I don't know. Maybe I'll try to catch that next time. But yeah, I've seen the shirts they were giving away or selling, and I thought those were really cool. You know, last time I checked on their website, they didn't have them up there for sale. And then when I checked here, I guess it was, middle of December. It was well before Christmas. I think it was like maybe the 14th or 15th. I looked on there and saw that they had those for sale. So then I thought, those shirts aren't that expensive. I'll buy 1 or 2 of those and give away. And then got to looking at the hats, and the hats weren't terribly expensive either, so I thought, well, that'd be a good little prize giveaway, is a hat and a t-shirt. So there you go. But yeah, I'm expecting that package any minute now. Well, I guess I shouldn't say any minute. I think it's coming UPS, and the UPS around here delivers pretty late, you know, sometimes 7, 8 o'clock at night. And plus they're probably trying to get caught back up from the Christmas stuff, so it may be later on tonight when I get that, but it's coming. It's supposed to be here today. And just as soon as I get this video put together and get it up there, in fact, what I'll do, well, I'll probably wait till the normal 5 o'clock Central Time putting that video up there. I think that works out pretty good because let's see, that's what, 3 o'clock p.m. on the West Coast and 6 o'clock on the East Coast. I think that's pretty good little time. If I put it up too much later, then I'll lose everybody on the East Coast. But 5 o'clock has tended to work out pretty good for me. There's the creek over there. So we're not far from the road. Well, I had a pretty good Christmas. Got to spend some time with the family and all that. Niece and nephew and all them came over, and went to my parents' house and had Christmas twice, actually. First time we all met up and then went to dinner at a restaurant here in town. Then we went back to my parents' house, and my niece and nephew, they were pretty young, like, you know, 7, 10 years old, something like that. And they opened up one present that night, and then the next day, after church, we all met at my parents' house again and had lunch, and the kids got to open up all the gifts. It was a lot of fun. My nephew's kind of crazy. He was just, I think he had all his presents open before my niece even had like 3 open. He was going nuts. But it was a good time. Lots of good food. Christmas Eve and Christmas Day, went down to my wife's aunt's house, and everybody got together down there. Oops. So lots of traveling. Well, I guess I shouldn't say lots of traveling. Just on the road a good bit. We weren't going far, but did stay in the truck quite a bit, which is the other thing we did. I had a car, and my wife didn't like driving it. I'll just say it's a sports car. Well, I'm not gonna really say what kind it was, but it was a sports car, and my wife didn't like driving it. So, and I was paying, you know, not a huge amount each month, but it was pretty good on us, you know. So decided, and I miss having a truck. I've driven trucks for ever since I started driving. I've had a truck, really. My first vehicle was a '89 Ford Ranger 4x4, and I just about drove the wheels off that thing. I don't know how many thousands of miles it had on it. Probably well over 100, maybe. Well, I say it would have been more than that, because we bought it used. And it probably already would have had quite a few miles on it, because I started driving that thing in about, what, I guess 94. It was 89, so that's what, five years. It would already, I bet that thing probably had well over 200,000 miles on it, maybe more than that, maybe 250. By the time that my dad finally sold it, I got out and got a job and had a company truck. That little timber company I was working for. But yeah, so I graduated college and got a job with a little timber company, and they gave me a Ford F-150 extended cab to drive as a work truck. And so then when I decided to go back to college, my dad just let me have his Ford Ranger. So I had a '96 Ford Ranger extended cab there for a while, and drove that until I got my car. So I've pretty much driven trucks, I'd say, well, ever since I started driving, except for the 3 years when I had my car. So just missed having a truck, you know, because I'd have to borrow my dad's to, you know, go to the lumber store and get some wood, or take off the trash, or haul stuff, or whatever. So it's good. It's good to get a truck back. And I got a Chevy Silverado. It's a little bit older. It's 2011, but it's got a 5.3 liter V8, and it's pretty well taken care of. It's in really good shape, actually. I got to do a few little things to it, but I'm happy. It's a crew cab too, so I got plenty of room in the back, and it's got a bed liner in there. Just lots of neat stuff. I'm gonna fix it up a little bit. We're gonna put a tonneau cover on the back, probably one of those hard trifold ones, so we can like store stuff and go on trips and whatever, and not have to worry about things getting stolen out of the back. The tailgate does lock, so it can keep things safe back there, or relatively safe, I guess. Probably won't leave anything valuable back there, but still, just the peace of mind that we can throw an ice chest and our luggage and stuff back there or whatever, not to worry too much, you know. But yeah, that was one of the deals that we did. I had this past Thursday and Friday off before Christmas, and I was planning on working on the new map on 19, the Bear Rock logging, which, by the way, a quick update on that, I am pretty much done with it. I'm moving into the testing phase now. I'm gonna have well, I've got my spare computer over here. I got it up and going to use as a test computer, and so I'm gonna drop it over there and test it good. The issue I'm having is there's a a bug, I guess you could say, with the new 1.2 update, and that is if you are using a modded map. And I haven't tested this on every map, but in fact, I haven't even loaded up FDR's Grizzly Mountain map yet, but I may do that just as a test to see if it does it there too. But anyway, if you have at least my modded map, if you have a modded map and you turn multi-sampling, anti-aliasing on, then whenever you hop into a vehicle in the third person, if you're in the cab it's fine, but if you're in the third person, it just the video freezes. So I'm hoping that they come out with another patch here pretty soon to fix some of that kind of stuff. Like I said, I haven't tested on any other maps. I just know it does it on mine, and some other people are having problems too. So I'm hoping that Giants will put out a patch here pretty soon, and then that way I can go ahead and release the map. I'm debating really on, you know, should I go ahead and release it once I'm happy with it, or do I wait for Giants to put out a patch? I'm not really sure. I'd like to go ahead and release it, although, again, us loggers, there's not any really good equipment out yet for 19. So I'm kind of debating whether to release it or not at this point. I don't even know if I'm kind of getting tired of cutting those little trees. I think I'm gonna go over here and cut some of these big ones, and that way we can skid them up and get us some logs in a hurry. We got a pretty good little pile there. In fact, I need to load that truck up, and we'll do that before we get too far along. I want to get a load, at least one load out today, maybe two. We'll see. And I thought I had missed those trees. I guess I didn't. So I'm going to put them right straight down there. You know, I think Farming Simulator 19 is going to be okay. You know, everybody was complaining about all the bugs and stuff that were in the release, but hey, that's any game. I mean, I think the only reason that it was such an issue with 19 was that I think there's more players in the Farming Simulator than there were before, and people were just getting on there and griping because they thought it should be perfect at release, which I don't think any game is perfect at release because there's so many variables to contend with. I mean, there's different computer setups, different inputs as far as like game pads and controllers and joysticks and things like that. I mean, come on guys, just chill out a little bit. They'll get it all worked out. There was bugs when 17 was released, and they'll get it fixed. My company does software, and sometimes we'll have one of our clients call in saying something's wrong, and then we'll fix it and then break something else. So I mean, it's, you know, it's hard to contend with everything, especially with our situation. We've only got one developer. At least Giants has a team of people that can deal with issues pretty quickly and get all that sorted out, get a patch put out. So just be patient. They'll get it all fixed. I'm trying to be real patient too, although I'm starting to get a little bit impatient, because I thought for sure somebody by now would have converted some of the 17 forestry mods over to 19. I know there's some issues still to be worked out with like the new coding and stuff, as far as like the track machines. I think especially is the big one, and the machines with the winches on them. I don't think anybody's solved the, you know, written new code or whatever it is to have the winches available yet. It's for like doing skidders and stuff. Otherwise they would have put them out by now. Yeah, that did good. See if we can't knock that one down. If I can even get the... There goes that one, but... Jeez, these trees are heavy. If you don't get them laid down just right, they'll catch another tree up at the top there. And the machine gets to rocking. Ah. Almost makes me want to just come in here with a chainsaw and cut these things down. They're so tight in here, and these trees are so tall. Come on, why is that? Why is that not cutting? Huh. Well, it acted like it cut. There it goes. See, we can get a lot of wood cut in a hurry in here. Like I said, the problem I'm having is these trees are so tall. The tip of them are catching on anything that it comes in contact with, spinning me around. Alright, so we're about 30 minutes in. Let's cut just a few more trees here, and then we'll go get that other truck that's already there loaded up, and then we'll skid a few of these up and process them, have them ready to go for next time. Yeah, I'm not even going to fight those things anymore. Just wherever they decide to fall is where I'm going to put them. Well, I don't know if I said this earlier, but I hope everybody had a good Christmas. That those that celebrate that. I don't know where you're watching or anything, so can't assume that everybody is in the United States. I know a good many of you are. Jeez, these things. come on. For anybody that's interested in games like this, forestry and whatever, if you've not heard about this already, there's a guy working on a game using a completely different game engine than what Giants uses. It's called logging. Let's see, is it logging? Yeah, I think it's logging simulator. I can't remember now. It's either forestry simulator or logging simulator. Anyway, he's making a game by himself, and he's pretty good apparently, because I certainly couldn't do that. But he's put out the December update. It's still in like early stages of development. It's nothing polished yet. But he's got a skidder and a fellow buncher, a wheeled fellow buncher, and a... Is it a... Yeah, he's got the harvester and the forwarder, but right now I think he's only got the forwarder working. And the trees still look kind of silly. They look okay whenever they're just standing still, but whenever you cut them, they turn square. And I think he was supposed to be working on that, but I guess he didn't get it done in time for the December update. But it's a promising game because it's starting to really look like he's combining the logging and farming simulator with spin tires, because whenever you run over some areas that are muddy, you know, the machine will sink down in there, leave tire tracks, all that stuff. It's really cool. It still needs some work. I mean, it doesn't completely look like spin tires, but it's getting there. You know, it's got a lot of promise. So I've been following that along. He's got a Discord channel and a YouTube channel, I think, too. So if you're interested in that, oh, never mind. It's called Lumberjack Simulator. That's what it is. Lumberjack Simulator. So if you want to follow that, you can just go browse there. And if you want to actually test the game, if you go to, I think it's lumberjacksimulator.com, you can sign up there, and he'll send you, you know, the beta release of the game. Okay, let's cut just a couple more trees here to get us to the creek, and then or to the edge here, and then we'll go load that truck and try to make that run to the mill. And then with any time left, we'll try to get this some of these trees skidded up. And I'm just going to pull over here sort of out of the way. Yeah, I still haven't I guess it finally ran out of did it finally run out of logs over here? No, there's still some there. I guess it just backed up because I haven't, or maybe it's the wood chips. Maybe that's what it is. Yeah, I bet it's the wood chips. Yeah, it's out of wood chips. Okay. Well, we got way backed up. In fact, I got to get that loaded up and get it delivered. But let's look. Let's see if we can get this loaded up, and then we'll make that run to the mill. Oops. These are some pretty big logs, so I'm probably not going to be able to pick all this up. Yep, tipping over already. Let's just try to get like 2 of them. This autosave is nice, but sometimes it catches you right in the most awkward positions. Luckily it doesn't do too much. Let's get those back just a little bit. That's better. You gotta make sure you build a good base when you're loading these logs up, because if you get a couple of logs in there crooked, and it just kind of ruins the whole whole load. But if you can get you a good solid base and try not to get the trees crisscross too much, then you should be good. See, like that would not be good. Yeah, that looks good. That one over there keeps trying to pop out. I'm just going to get rid of it. Chip it up. It's a small one anyway. Alright, let's try to put just a couple more on here, and then we'll be good to go. Let's put just maybe one more on there. I think we got plenty of room for at least one. That should work. Alright, let's roll. I think I finally got all these little trees cleared out from the road to be able to get a loaded log truck in and out of here, no problems. Down here where it makes this left-hand turn going down the hill is where we had problems. I think I finally got them all cleared out. See, we can make it through there, no problem now. And I kind of like putting those little small trees there to simulate that, like the hadn't been used in a while, and the little pine trees that kind of grown up in there. It's kind of neat. Yeah, so we only have 304,000, so let's go ahead and sell these and get us some money. I need to set up course player routes. I don't know if I have any set up for delivering logs, because we can drive through the sell point. I need to get that set up. I do like this truck though, but I just don't like the fact that it's gets dirty all over the place. I'd almost rather it stay clean than to get dirty like this. And this Kenworth we're about to go past is really nice too. It's kind of the same way though. I'm not sure if it... I guess it gets dirty. Maybe it doesn't, because it probably would have been dirty by now. And the mirrors on this truck are not where you can see the load. You get the seat on that one, and you got way off to the left on that one. I wonder if I could go in the Giants editor and fix that. I'm going to bypass the weigh stations, even though it says all trucks must weigh in and out. I'm not going to. Alright, that was, what, about $49,000 right there. That's a pretty good load. A little over that, actually. We had $304,044, I believe. That's a pretty good load there. Yeah, I probably should try to take this truck in the Giants editor and fix that mirror. Fix both of them, really. That one needs to go out to the right more, and this one needs to come in towards the truck some so you can see the trailer. That's ridiculous. I don't know why anybody would overlook that. I guess people just trying to get mods out quickly and not worrying about how good they are. Okay, so before I get too busy with wrapping up the video of trying to get some, we're going to try to get some logs skidded up and processed here before we end the video today. Let me remind everybody, if you want to win the Tiger Cat t-shirt and hat, leave a comment in the video description below and make sure you're subscribed to the NLA Gaming YouTube channel, this channel, and that will make sure you are entered to win, and then I'll randomly pick one person to win the hat and the shirt, and I'll private message you on YouTube asking for an address to send the items to, and I'll put those in a box, wrap them up, ship them up, and you will have them at your door in probably just a few days. Alright, so I'll tell you what, first let's hop in this thing. Let's get some of these, oh, we're just about out of fuel. Should be good enough for a while. Yeah, let's get some of these little trees chipped up real quick. Alright, I guess that was it. Alright, so now let's hop in the skidder and get some of those trees skidded up. We should just about have enough time to get some trees skidded up and maybe get a few of them processed before we have to end the video today. guess I should have looked where I was dropping these things a little better, but now let's get this pile back here. I was afraid there was going to be some tree back there holding everything up. Let's go look and see if we can figure out what's going on. It's probably that tree right there. Let's see if that did it. I bet that's what it was. No, something's still holding us up. There we go. And we'll hop on the processor and get some of this stuff processed up. I'm not going to skid anymore. We got plenty. Probably got two load. Well, there's about a half a load sitting there. We probably got a load and a half or so on the ground here. So let's see what we can do with this. Turn that on. should still be set for 16. Okay, that'll work. That'll work. And our pile's way over there, but I'm just going to go ahead and process them as far as we can. Worry about it pushing them up close to the pile later, but we'll get that with the skidder. As I'm processing these logs up, I just want to give a quick reminder, I guess, or update to everybody. In case you haven't heard, now, you know, FDR puts out all kind of forestry equipment like that loader back there, the log trailer that truck is pulling, and this processor here, that wood chipper back there we were using, that's all FDR stuff. Now, for 17, well, I guess really 15 and 17, but for 17 especially, you can tell that some of this stuff is supposed to be a particular brand or the other. In fact, I think that loader right over there is supposed to be a Tiger Cat. I think it's a Tiger Cat 880, I believe. But anyway, it's supposed to be Tiger Cat, right? Or some other type of brand, Caterpillar, whatever. Well, for 19, he's saying screw it. he's putting brand names on them like they're supposed to be. Because supposedly he had messaged, you know, some of these Tiger Cat and some of these other manufacturers and said, hey, is it okay if I use your brand on these machines? You know, I'm not making any money or selling them or anything. They're just going to be used in the game. And they told him, well, it's probably not a good idea. Basically, it's what he got. So, but everybody else all the other modders been putting their logos on there. So. So far, I don't think any of them gotten in trouble. I mean, hey, it's free advertising. I mean, nothing's being sold. You know, it's just as a mod, used as a mod in the game. So I don't see anything wrong with it. Now, if you really mutilated the machine and you know, screwed up their logo or something, that might be a different matter. But as long as it's done cleanly and you know, looks good and everything, I don't see why they would have a problem with it, because I mean, it's free advertising. Anyway, FDR, when he starts making mods for 19, will have the brands on there. So some of you guys that maybe were talking about why you're using all the FDR stuff, well, number one, it works, but maybe, you know, maybe everybody liked the logos for the actual brand names and stuff on there. But you will have that with FDR once he starts releasing mods. But okay, so I'm out of time here. I don't want to go over too long, but we'll get all this processed up next time, and then we'll get us hopefully a couple more loads out of it next time. We got plenty of wood on the ground. I'll cut a few more, and then we'll get them skidded up and processed. We should have several loads on the ground. But anyway, like I said, leave a comment on this video if you want to win the hat and the t-shirt. I will randomly pick a winner, and then I'll message you on YouTube, so be looking for your YouTube notifications or whatever. And then I'll ask for an address, and I'll let somebody know too. Maybe in the next video I'll put the winner or something or whatever. But so yeah, hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. Like I said, we're trying to get to 1,000 so get my videos monetized and start doing some more random giveaways. Head over to the Facebook page and like us over there, because we'll be doing lots of updates and pictures and all kind of stuff over there, announcements. And also, if you're interested in donating to the channel, I've got a paypal.me account set up. You can see the link down below, and Patreon also. Patreon gets you access to the maps. You can see screenshots, videos, map updates, and things before anybody else. So that's all the time I got for today. Y'all have a good rest of the day, weekend, and we'll see you hopefully again on Monday. If not, it'll be Wednesday. But anyway, have a happy New Year if I don't talk to you on Monday. And hope you had a good Christmas. So thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.